on our way to a next stop. I forgot the name of the place, so I will. What's that just said? I'm working on the next video that's gonna be uploaded to the just uploaded one. Hopefully this one can be uploaded in 2 or 3 weeks. I'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do a little time lapse of me working on the video while we're driving. So we're like driving up a mountain. A sunny day. We are leaving today, but we're only like going down the road. I think it worked out to be a half an hour drive to an hour. I'm not too sure yet, but I thought because we're not in any rush to leave, and I have my brother here, I will show you guys how we pack up. At the moment, we're just putting the chairs away. The charging table has been put away. Next job is the annex. So that did the annex. It's a weird angle, but we'll see how we go.
You want me to move my cup?
I did. Yeah, but we don't lower it. What happened to my stick?
You mean the one right there?
Not that stick.
No.
A different stick.
Okay.
Oh, it's over there. So Pop's just taking all the hoses and that down and the cord. So unplugging Nanny. She's unplugged. We are at the Koala Sanctuary, where we walk around and you see all these koalas. So we'll walk through along here. We'll read a bit of each story.
You can stay in. Come talk to me. I'll read you.
Nan was just saying you can eat and stay here. This is cool. All the koalas, and each koala has a little story behind them on why they're here and why they're being injured and why they can't be released back into the wild. A lot of them have been hit by a car, some of them has been brain damage. It was very interesting. I really enjoyed it. I will insert some photos because I took some photos. And Nana in the background, pop somewhere, so yeah. Went to another zoo place. I will insert the name here. It would had sharks and stingrays and birds and butterflies and reptiles and stuff. It was interesting. Nan took lots of photos, so I will insert them in a minute for you to have a look. We're just on our way to the shops and then we're gonna head home. I think I might continue working on the next video. So yeah, pretty tired this afternoon, so I might do that. So yeah, I will see you when I pick up the camera next. Hi everyone, I haven't picked up camera for a little while. We left Nelson Bay and we went to Mum's and Dad to drop off Sat. He's no longer here. I didn't pick up the camera while I was there because I wanted to spend the 2 days I had with my parents and my siblings. We then left there and went to Gundadai. We stayed there last night. It was a nice town. We went out for dinner and we would want to stay there a couple of days next time because the town was so interesting. We are now in Chuka in Victoria, but it was a little bit of a missing getting here. We went down a road that felt like nowhere, and our maps in our car told me we were there, and then we just kept going for another 10 minutes. So if we go back out that way, which I think we might, I'll get some footage in the morning, so, but it is currently 4 o'clock, so we're gonna set up, have dinner and go to bed. We're tired and it's been a long day. We slept in, so we had a later start, that's why we got here. Got at our caravan later, so yeah. I will see you tomorrow. That's our last caravan park in Victoria. I will put the name right here till I pick up the name. But I just looked up from reading my book, because I've been reading my book the whole time till it's only been a short trip. And I'm almost finished. And we drove on these little treads. And now we're waiting. And I think this little boat...
It's a ferry
It's a ferry. It does take us all the way over there.
across the River Murray.
As Poppy just said, I've never been on here before, so...
What are you shaking for?
Left about 9 o'clock, so which was good. We've just stopped in a little town called Crystal Brook. We're gonna have some lunch and buy a bunch of flowers to Pop's mum and dad, my great grandparents, are buried here in Crystal Brook. So we just want to pay our respects, put some flowers on their grave, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. We're going to have some lunch first because we're hungry. We've made it to Arno Bay. We're here until Thursday. I'm going to get some photos here and there and insert them. There's not much to do in Arno Bay. It's a little country town, which we like. This is the blue. We're in a town called Cleve at the moment. It's about 15 minutes away from Arno Bay. About 20, so yeah. Caravan park for the next couple of days. We made it to Port Lincoln. We left Arno Bay yesterday. I took some photos throughout the town, but there's not much to do there, so I think that's why we only stayed 3 nights. We mainly stayed there for family. My uncle lives there, my uncle and my aunt. Pop's brother and sister-in-law. So that a little look at here, so that's the brewery. I took some photos. I'll put them in the clip. And yeah, we're here seeing more family members. Other aunt and uncle. In this trip is basically seeing family members. This is not too bad. But yeah. So that's a little update on this. So we've left Port Lincoln and we stopped in a town, Allison, that's where we stopped. Look at this really nice building. So pretty. And birdies. Kangaroos. Oh God, it tastes salad. So we just drove up the road from where we stopped.
Which was Elliston.
Ellison. And we've just stopped here. It's a little bakery, but it's an honest bakery. So you go in there and you pick your bread or whatever you want, and then you put the money in the box.
It's called an honour system.
And there you go. That's that little place. So we were just driving along, and we just buzzed, as Pop just said. A plane just flew right in front of us.
Over the top.
And over the top. And now it's going backwards.
I think it was they call it crop duster.
There you go. So we left Fifty Bay this morning, and now we're on the road and we're on the Nullarbor again, and we're heading home. Oh, there's a truck that just pulled up. There you go. We just had a rest spot to have some lunch and all that sort of stuff. Might do what I did when we were on the Nullarbor, checking in every now and again, letting you know where we are, what we're up to, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get back on the road, and we probably won't stop again till Caravan Park, Nullarbor Roadhouse, and I will show you about. I did say I will show you when I got back. So we have made it to the Nullarbor Roadhouse, where we will be spending the night. Pop's just filling up with petrol, so it's all ready for tomorrow. It's not windy here like last time, it's as good, so I might be able to show you a bit around, as I couldn't last time because the wind was so bad. Just to show you a bit around this Caravan Park. Very, very interesting. Still windy. Not as much as all the paintings. That's a little hut over there. Some more little paintings. This must be the kitchen in here. Oh, this. All the number plate and stuff like that. Warnings about snakes and dingoes and all that kind of stuff. Some of these. Then we'll walk over to the toilet to tell you where you've been and all that kind of stuff. We're right here. We're travelling all the way over here. We're going all the way over here. And we've come down. We've been everywhere. That's the petrol section of the Roadhouse, where you check in and all that. And the couple sides that you know where different animals are and about it. Camping free supply, all that sort of stuff. Just tell you that's 88 kilometres, you'll see them. But we haven't seen them. And the old petrol station. And this is the Swedish Pass. Oh, pardon. The old petrol thing. Yeah. And that's where you went into Panda. Some more signs over here. At the history. What it used to look like. Don't see the rails. Yeah. Nice little caravan park. We're at the border. Good morning, everyone. It is nice and early. It is not in 7 o'clock, and the van is all hooked up behind me. I'm ready to go. We've done a 6-hour drive, which isn't too bad. We stayed at Kaijuna last night. We stayed here on the way going over. It's not busy here. There's like 6 vans, that's it. Where last time it was packed. But yeah, we're gonna head on the road and I'll check in with you guys later. So we just stopped and emptied our toilet at the dump point because there wasn't any at the last 2 stops we stayed at. We're back on the road. I'm just watching some Bull House, and we still got a couple of hours to go. So we just stopped in Northland for some lunch. I had some pizza and some fruit salad and some banana bread. And we're back on the road. The pop filled up the tank, so the car's nice and full. And we're still driving. We've got another 3.5, 4 hours left. We were originally stay in Kaijuna tonight, but Pop thought we'd go a little bit longer to Southern Cross, which is the next town, but just so we don't have a big day tomorrow. So tomorrow it's originally about another 6 hours. It's only cut down probably about an hour, so it's still 5 hours, but it's a lot better. But I will probably check in with you guys when we get. As you can see, we have parked for the night. It's a nice little caravan park. We're staying at Southern Cross Caravan Park. We got here about 4 o'clock and we're buttered. Yeah, back on the road again. And today we're heading home. We left Southern Cross and we're doing about 4 hours until we're home. I think we're gonna stop halfway for like lunch and stuff. And we'll stop for toilet breaks and stuff. And yeah, I will check in with you guys then. So we just stopped for lunch. I had a bacon and garlic sub thing from a bakery. We have about an hour left till we get home, which will be good. Well, we have finally made it back to Fremantle. We're not quite home yet. We got about another 5 minutes. But I thought I would end the little series here. I just want to say thank you for everyone who has supported me and watched my videos over the last couple of months. But don't worry, I will pick up the camera when we start travelling again. It'll be a couple of months. Yeah, I will see you then. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. Bye for now.